Welcome back to the weekly Shamrock Fresh highlighting specialty produce. This week we're going to look at 7 different items. Obviously the week of Christmas, we just want to show some variety in what we've got here. Maybe you'll find something that will have an application in your establishment. The first item that we're going to look at here are Meyer lemons. And if you're not familiar with Meyer lemons, they are native to China. And they are thought to be a hybrid between a lemon and either a mandarin orange or just a regular orange. You can see very few seeds in these. I mean, you can see how juicy that is. They've got quite a bit of moisture inside of these. And these are traditionally used in desserts. They're going to be a little bit sweeter, not quite as sour as a true lemon would be. Great rind to zest and incorporate into some of your items. The next item we're going to look at here is an exotic mushroom. These are called mayatakes, also known as hen of the woods. You can see they grow in clusters like this. You'll still want to trim off this bottom part, but there's in this 5-pound box there's a lot of usable mushrooms. You can see that they're nice and dry. They tear apart pretty well. Similar in texture to, say, an oyster mushroom. In my opinion, just a little bit meatier. They've got some nice color on the top. Good sautéing mushroom. Our microgreen that we're going to highlight this week is our micro basil, and it's a Italian basil. As you can see, it's a 4-ounce container like we sell all our micros in. As soon as you open this, you get that aroma, so it's got that nice pungent basil flavor. If you're doing, say, a salad, a caprese, something of that nature, and you just want to accent it a little bit, this is a great item to garnish your plate with. Next item here, this is our Nopales cactus, and we offer this in a couple different pack sizes. The one you're looking at here is 10 pounds. You can see most of the thorns have been taken off on the inside. You'll still want to take your knife to the outside and just trim off these few here. But the Nopales cactus plant is also what gives us the prickly pear cactus, which we've highlighted in other Shamrock Fresh videos. And obviously a traditional Latin item here. A lot of times people will grill them whole, season them and serve them as a side or as a garnish, say on a steak, something like that. You can also cut them into strips. They're going to be very gooey inside, almost like an aloe plant, but it's nice to pickle them, make kind of a salad out of it. It's a very unique item, but just something to offer your customers a little different flavor profile. Next item we're going to look at here are our Sweet 100 cherry tomatoes, and you can see they're very consistent in size. They're going to be a little smaller than a grape tomato, but they're completely round like a cherry tomato. The Sweet 100s are much sweeter and a little more firm. They're going to pop when you bite into them as like the cherry heirlooms we've talked about in the past. It comes in 12 half pints. These are out of the LA area. It is product of Mexico, and we bring it in direct from our specialty supplier out off the LA market. The next item here, this is our yellow Carib peppers. This is a 5-pound case, and if you're not familiar with the Caribs, they're going to be a little sweeter, not quite as hot. It's on the low end 100 Scoville units, high end we're at about 1,000. And if you recall when we talked about the infamous ghost chili peppers, the hottest chili pepper out there, that one was at just over 1 million Scoville units. So at 1,000, this is going to be significantly less. It's a good frying pepper, good stuffing pepper, and just a little bit different color than your traditional green or dark green you would get out of a jalapeno or a poblano, something of that nature. And then the last item here is we're going to look at some Lola Rosa. This is a 2-pound case of baby head Lola Rosa. You can see it's nice. It's got the really tight curls at the top, the deep burgundy red, and then as you dig down into it, it kind of fades into the green at the bottom. This is great for a specialty salad, and if you just want to do something a little bit more unique, just something a little bit different. It's a good salad to use, once again, I always say for plate presentation, but versus your typical spring mix, this is going to offer something a little bit nicer.